It goes out to all my military members in the house tonight. It's called In Color. Well, I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. It's at you there. You sit here, hours 11. And times were tough back in 35. This is when Uncle George's trying to survive a cotton farm and a Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should. That's right, Virginia Beach. Thank you so much. Y'all sound good. Well, this one, he's taking on the seas in the middle of hell, 1943. In the wintertime, you can almost see my breath. Well, that was my tale gonna roll. Johnny McGee, he was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. Well, the day we wrote this song, we were talking about America's heroes. Our men and our women who fight for us around the world on a night just like tonight, y'all. Now, I know that Virginia Beach is a military town, and I want to say thank you to all those brothers and sisters that are out there laying their lives down for us on a daily basis. You are what makes America great and keeps us free. Because I believe that no matter what they tell you on the news, that this is still the greatest country on earth. And this is the land of the free because of the brave. See, I come from a military family. My dad was a drill sergeant in the U.S. Army for 23 years, y'all. And growing up through high school, I always wondered why my dad was such a pain in my ass. Because he was. It was like boot camp every damn day. And by the time I turned 19 years old, I said, screw it, I'm getting the hell out of here. And what did I do? I joined the Navy. And by the time I turned 21, I've been around the world and I've seen a whole lot of things. And I came back with a much greater and deeper respect for the sacrifice that our men and women make on our behalf, and for what it was that my dad was trying to teach me, and for my grandfather, who was a Korean war veteran. And long before I was ever born, he was in some godforsaken jungle halfway around the world fighting for his life. And I've wondered many times, what is it that makes a man wake up in those kind of conditions and want to fight their way out instead of laying down and dying? Because I know there's days they feel like doing that. And I'm not sure that I have a very good answer for what motivates all men or women. But I know what motivated my grandfather. That was my grandmother. They were married for over 50 years, y'all. Y'all can applaud that. Anybody that's been married out there, that deserves a big applause, because anybody that's been married for 5 minutes knows that 50 years is an eternity. So, my grandfather was one of the strongest men I'd ever met. And I only saw him cry one time in my whole life. That was the day that they laid my grandmother in the ground after she lost her battle with breast cancer. But that's what love should do to you. It should make you want to live and die for somebody else. And I hope everybody in here finds that kind of love in their lifetime. This is exactly what this song was written all about. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in some sun on the restaurant. The day was set about. You can't tell the sheet, but it was hot that June. That rose was red and her eyes were blue. And just look at that smile. I was so proud. That story of my life, right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should. Pictures worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades gray keep covered. You should have seen